Hello and welcome to BBC London News with me, Riz Latif. First tonight, it's been revealed that the killer of a Surrey schoolboy was arrested by Essex police 3 years before the murder, but released when the force decided not to take further action. 19-year-old Lewis Daynes stabbed Breck Bednar at his flat in Grays after grooming him via internet gaming sites. He'd previously been accused of sexually assaulting another teenager. And BBC London has spoken to a 16-year-old American boy who witnessed Daynes targeting one of his own friends online. Catherine Carpenter has this special report.
At this bar in Dalston, gamers might look like they're playing alone.
Hey, how's it going, Alex?
Hey, very good. What's up, man?
In fact, they're connected to millions of others, often chatting over a web-based system similar to Skype.
Cool, all right, okay, let's get a game started.
It was in this virtual world that Breck Bednar, a bright, friendly 14-year-old from Surrey, met his killer. Lewis Daynes was a manipulative fantasist whose lies about working for the CIA, living in New York and owning a multi-million-pound business lured Breck to his death.
Even though Breck was clever in top sets, he wanted to believe what Daynes was saying, and Daynes was promising him the world and promising him a career and promising him, you know, all that he wanted as an adult, and unfortunately, Breck believed it.
Daynes ran the high-speed server which Breck and his school friends used to play war games. It meant he could talk to them, message them, and it gave him control. If anyone disagreed with him, he'd expel them from the group. And it wasn't the first time he tried to dominate others online.
At first, he was a very nice guy. If he wanted something from you, he really knew how to act nice and put on a good face and talk straight to your face. And he was very convincing.
This is Paul Suchko, a 16-year-old speaking to us from his room in Pittsburgh in the USA. He met Daynes online in 2010 and claims he tried to groom a mutual friend, a boy he calls John.
He really talked with him a lot. And so he eventually John became good friends with Lewis, and John, so much so, John tried to convince his parents that Lewis should come and live with them in Tennessee. And that threw off red flags for me because, John was only, I think, 13 at the time, and Lewis was he was a lot older, 3 years older than him. It could have even been me, but fortunately it wasn't.
One of Daynes' friends from Essex told me he was just as unpredictable at school, reacting violently to the slightest provocation. He even tried to manipulate the police when he made this chilling 999 call after he'd murdered Breck.
Essex Police Emergency.
Hi there. Hello. I need police and a forensics team to my address, please.
What do you mean? What's happened?
My friend and I got into an altercation, and I'm the only one who came out alive.
Lewis Daynes was exceptionally controlling to his family, to the gaming community, and he tried to be controlling towards the police. He would only give us the information he wanted to impart on us. When we started to challenge him on that information, then he would totally shut down.
Daynes had previous contact with Essex police. He'd been accused of sexually assaulting another boy. Today, those charges were dropped, but the force is being investigated by the Independent Police Complaints Commission. Outside court today, Breck's mother acknowledged all the benefits of the internet, but she pleaded for better understanding and policing of the web, saying although she couldn't help her son, she hoped other mothers would be able to save theirs. Catherine Carpenter, BBC London News.